No music. That's right. Nope, not this time. Shabbat shalom. I am the disembodied voice. Hey, where's my... There I am. Fantastic. Yeah, I've done this before, totally. Alright, so bear with me because today is gonna be different. Tonight's gonna be different. This whole video is gonna be different. So I know when I embark on something that is new, which means by default it is uncomfortable because it's not my comfort zone. I expect that I put, I suppose, my image or whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean at some risk. But I felt compelled to do this, and let me tell you why. Okay, and let me go ahead and turn this on here. Hey, Bert Gumma, Brandy, hello. All right, so look, I rewatched that thing, okay, that show last night, Stuck in the Middle. Let me be the first to say. All right, by the way, this is a tinfoil hat episode, okay? I wish I had a tinfoil hat. It would make me feel more like at one with everything I have intended for tonight. But let me stop one of my greatest weaknesses, and thank you again. Like, y'all are the real MVPs for bearing with me through these rants. Last night, I was drained. I felt like I didn't want to get on the show, but I wanted to. You know what I mean? That's hard to explain. I felt too exhausted by the time I was on, and I felt off. I felt like things I was trying to explain didn't land. I rewatched it. I couldn't even bear to finish it. So, yeah, I worked today, but I don't feel as fucking drained. So perhaps I can do a solid, and with you companions at my side, Bert Gummer and Brandy, I miss you, sweetheart, and I empathize with the pain, in only the best way that I can. Yes, that means a phone call is in our near future, my dear. But okay, let me switch the imaging here, because I want to very much explain that fucking crazy rant I did last night on the live, on the show, and I just felt like it was terribly, terribly explained, and I do not at all, I have no misunderstanding as to why Josh was like, you're usually a great salesman and hype guy and a promo dude, but you didn't grab me. Well, I assume you can see what's on the screen right now. I am totally hijacking and I use fair use. Please, YouTube, have mercy. I think Ryan Upchurch is a dude that wouldn't give a flying fuck about somebody using some of his footage. Now, I use this, and boy, I did come off like a little fucking fanboy. I don't even know the dude's music. Like, I've heard 2 songs, and I liked one, and that's it. So everything else I know about this guy, outside of he's got some success and 3 million subscribers, is that he did go down the rabbit hole. And what I was trying to explain is there's a bit of risk he puts himself in, right? He's got no PR team, and, he had nothing to gain. I don't know. I still don't know if the reward he offered was taken by these AWP, Adventures with Purpose. That's a huge group show, small group. They find missing people, children, dead bodies when the system fails us. So a huge shout out to them. Like, if you haven't heard of them, search them. It's amazing stuff. So here's the breakdown, okay? Starting at the beginning here. Kylie Rodni. I believe we're going to find out the age is 16. By now, we already know, apparently, allegedly, if she's real. I do believe she's real. I don't agree with Mr. Upchurch's entire assessment, but there is a tinfoil hat that has to be worn when you go deep into this fucking case. It gets strange. So here's some of the basics. If you'll be so kind as to bear with me. I'm doing this instead of drinking. Okay. I'm always doing something instead of drinking, unless I'm drinking. All right, here we go. Wait. Yes.
So if you don't
she is
already
strong.
know,
All right, here we go.
Kylie Rodni. She went missing August 6th around 12:31 a.m. She was at a party. She went missing from the Presser family campsite in Truckee, California.
I may add some tidbit details. This vehicle, you're going to hear about it quite a bit because it becomes a huge focal point of the entire conspiracy. And like, I don't even know where the conspiracy lies at this point. I do believe that, I don't know. Let the tell the tape go before I jump the gun here.
To mention her car that she drove to the party is also still missing. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole timeline or nothing. I'll tell you the main characters in this story. But if you do want to see the timeline perfectly, I suggest you go to the YouTube page of a lady named Plunder. She has the full breakdown on her page. I just want to point out odd stuff.
We're not going to be able to hear that shit. And I would like to say where I really fell off with his whole perspective is when he accused the mother, who was so clearly brokenhearted about her very real missing daughter who is deceased, crying. And now, I hope he understands the scope of saying this is all fake. You're implicating that, first off, this human being that we all see right now with our own eyes is what? Didn't exist? Or, like, I have to know just how deep this whole conspiracy goes to the point of all of it being a scam. And I need something better than it's for GoFundMe people. Sorry. So let me. Oh, I think this is. Is that the mother? I would. Here's friends, and one thing that's super strange about this. Okay, and I brought this up last night. Let me get this on me. How many times this day and age, the year of our Lord 2022, do you hear that there's no fucking photographs? We got people that take pictures of their fucking food, okay? Take pictures of a fucking raindrop and try to filter it and put it on their Instagram because they think they're artistic, all right? So the media, the police, everybody involved wants us to believe that in a party that has been said was filled with 300 teenagers and a few adults, had no photographs. And then going deeper, there were no photographs of Kylie Rodni, like, in her fucking vehicle. And, so I guess we start to hit some red flags. You know what? And this time, I am going to keep the, hey, holy shit, foraging. Jesus H. I don't want to, like, make any please speak to Josh, because we have a whole plan for you, man. All right, but I have to keep explaining this fucking case because it's got me feeling all kinds of crazy. So, all right. No pictures, no photographs, no evidence of the party. People claim there's a party, but they can't prove there's a party. And I will be showing a clip of... there's a podcast where Ryan Upchurch joined, and then this woman named Xana May joined, and it got pretty ugly pretty quick. So much so that Xana May, shortly after that video, deleted her account, ran off of YouTube. And it got so far as, like, this guy who is a celebrity, all right, over, like, close to 3 million followers. That's a lot of people that are going to go ahead and harass anybody you don't like. So people with a larger channel, man, you got to just bear that in mind. So let me see what's this shit. His responding stuff, you can't hear fucking audio worth a damn, so...
Hair, big nose.
What am I wait, if there is no party, what am I looking at right now?
They said this is Kylie, right? She is looking.
They said this is Kylie. See, this is 2 weeks ago.
Same style, baggy pants. But he has a black.
See, this is getting too far back.
Nothing on the back. Black.
Fuck that. Let me get to some of the crazy. This became infamous, and the guy that hosted this on his podcast, American Dream Chaser, who I think there was a falling out. Oh boy, was he fucking happy to have all this attention. I will only hope that the audio can be loud enough for everybody to hear, because oh boy, it's a shit storm. All right, let me check. Here we go. Boom. Okay. Tail of the tape. I have a feeling this is not going to be as loud as I need it to be.
Why did you just lie and say...
Or maybe.
I said you killed your dog. That's a lie.
Oh, yes, they found a buried dog near the crime scene. And so, lady right here, who has been affectionately called Herp Lip, she did go and kayak right at the fucking crime scene, like right in the goddamn lake where Kylie Rodni's vehicle and allegedly body was found. And Ryan Upchurch accuses her of being involved. But there's a lot of things that come up to almost make you understand why. So, here, let's see the drama unfold if you have not yet seen it. And tell me if you feel bad for the lady. I don't.
Lying. Why are you already lying?
Is that bad audio?
I'll let you handle this, Anna.
I said, you killed your dog. Why are you lying?
She's gonna keep pivoting. Your followers said it. So she gets caught in a lie and she doesn't handle it well. I'm waiting for the delay to catch up on my phone so I can get to the fucking point where I can hear the goddamn audio of my dang self. All right, here you go.
Shit, you killed your dog. Why?
Of course, I turned it off.
Go ahead and answer it, Anna Mae. You're saying you said. Go ahead.
I said
She's
your
gonna keep
community
pivoting. Shut up.
Your followers said it. You're lying.
mentioned that Ryan said that
Right now, she is trying to address all of his followers harassing her. It only gets so much worse after this. Because she comes out looking pretty fucking bad.
Santa Mae killed and buried her dog at the campground.
Why are you lying? There's no video of that being said. You are putting false information on Tony Dogg's
Good enough.
page. You have no content. You're a fucking nobody. Why are you here lying?
Wait,
for the other people?
I'm being extremely respectful to you right now. Why are you yelling
It's not
at me?
about respect. It's about finding a little girl, dude.
Yeah.
Are you fucking stupid?
So he has maintained being quite passionate about this. And yes, Bert, I've seen, right now there's a podcast right fucking now with like over 1.4K people watching where they're, I don't know who the fuck they're talking with, but this is something that's being milked by as many people as possible. I just want the fucking truth. Truly. I didn't bring this to anybody's attention for anything more than trying to fucking feel like somebody else can either be just as confused as I find myself, or, I don't know, maybe we can get to a consensus, because I'm all kinds of fucking confused, man. It went from a missing girl to human trafficking to fucking sacrifices to everything and then some, to the media is involved, to the police are involved, to the whole thing is fake, to GoFundMe is a scam. I mean, where this started to where it ended, and it's not really over. I don't know that this case will ever really be over. And I don't know, man. Like there's some recording, there's some audio that will definitely get your fucking ears perked up, because it sounds like what it sounds like. It's somebody that was there saying the media, and this somebody, by the way, is the person that found. Allegedly, I'll say. All right, I can say they definitely found the vehicle of the deceased. But the individual got strange about sharing whether he had found a body or not, right? So this is getting strange. And, Ryan recorded him in I don't know if it was a private phone call or what, and played the part where he says, there was media people there that covered up for this. So the implications just gets fucking crazier. All right, so let me let this ride out. Let's see how this goes.
Finding a little girl.
Tony, are you serious, bro?
Ryan,
Are you letting everybody here see that you have this much not common sense?
Ryan, relax. Take a deep breath, okay? I got nothing against you, Ryan. Just relax, okay?
This guy
relax.
Tony
Ryan,
did not deal well with
Ryan, just take a deep breath. Okay?
He knew he was milking this, but he wasn't ready for somebody as, I'll call him, unhinged as he was. He was just all about it.
Just relax, man. Relax.
Everything's fine.
Ryan, I'm worried about you, my friend. I love you, man. I love you. You're
Yeah. Well done,
Ryan,
Forging.
Ryan, listen. Ryan, I know you're a good guy. I know you are. I know you're
I think
passionate.
your community is worried about you as well.
Ryan, let me talk to Ryan.
That's all right. That's a red flag to me when people start going, "Are you feeling okay?" People are worried about you. You're on drugs. That's when I don't know. It seems like a common tactic when people start to get nervous. That's the immediate fucking pivot. A whistleblower. I've never taken much stake into chemtrails, contrails, but there is a woman whose career she threw down the fucking toilet and flushed it by talking about her investigating some of the shit that people put. This is stuff I don't want to talk about, and I don't even know my own stance. Let me get this up on me real quick. All right, I should have the video here to do my fucking true due diligence, but I'm just trying to paint the picture here. All right, what happened with the whistleblower is she did bring up things that her people, which was the military and whatever contracting aspect of her company was, but she worked for the military, and she worked with the pilots, and she took statements from them, and every time she pushed this issue, the new management said the whole, "Are you feeling okay? You know I can put you on a psychiatric hold." This is what she said. I still have it. Somebody sent that to me via email, and I find it to be 100% sincere and genuine. I don't believe in, I don't know enough to say I fucking believe or I don't, but what I'm trying to say simply is that when people or institutions or systems get uncomfortable and they can pin the source, they always try to discredit the source by saying they are not well, that they need to be put away or go to a hospital or get some fucking medication, or that they're on drugs. And all these things are the tactics that were used inevitably, eventually, against Ryan Upchurch, who I don't know and I don't give a fuck. I just found some of the things he reported or talked about or brought to my attention to be interesting, because I think just as an American citizen, we should just be fucking curious about our own missing children in our country. And that human trafficking and its numbers are way larger than I ever fucking fathomed. It's something I've been looking into recently, like how often kids go missing. In this case, like, other people started going missing. There was another couple, like I just learned, and so yeah, I am fucking guilty of being absolutely willing to put on a tinfoil hat to better understand why our children go missing and end up dead, or whatever the case. So here.
Ryan, I get it. Hey, hold on, Ryan, I get it, man. I respect you. I love you. I know you're very passionate.
Yeah. Get to the point where
no, relax, Ryan.
He's gonna get pissed soon. There we go.
Okay, Xana, you say this or not? Just let's get to it, all right?
There are quite
yes or no?
a few comments. I did not actually hear him say this.
Okay, so
but
you
there
have
are a lot of comments.
Okay,
This is regarding the accusation. She said that he said that she killed and buried her dog at the site. No, false. One of his fucking followers, one of his fucking 3 million people said some shit, and she just had to admit it. That's why he's losing his shit.
Damn, you were wrong. No, okay, Ryan's pissed.
Rich man's throwing down.
You just have to admit that he didn't say that. You said he said it. He didn't say it. You got to admit that you're wrong, Xana May.
His community said,
Just him.
Ryan said, I will find...
Is the audio shitty?
Okay.
Said, Ryan said that...
What's up, Liberty? This is a different style, different content that I'm accustomed to. This is 100% getting totally in conspiracy territory, all right? Human trafficking, missing children, the media, and the officials that we trust, being the law, all being complicit, if I am to understand this case correctly.
Xana Makes buried her dog at the campground.
Okay. We're gonna get this ironed out. Okay, Ryan, relax, my friend.
You're lie on me.
Well, she's admitting okay, we're gonna get this straightened out. Xana May, if you're wrong, just admit it.
Can't hear well?
Admit that you're wrong.
No,
I am
actually.
not wrong.
Wait, can or can't? I know the audio's terrible. I can't do too much about it, and but if you tell me it's that bad, I'll abandon ship and do the best I can.
Video.
You're saying he said this.
The comments that your community is driving, that they said Ryan is saying that the narrative your community
Can't.
is driving.
Okay, sorry. Fuck.
Ryan
I wish I could do
has said
better here.
that Xana Makes has killed her dog and buried it in the campground.
You're a liar.
Wait, I got something stupid.
Where's the video?
That's
If
hearsay.
you
That's
think-
Xana May, that's hearsay. You can't come on here and say something that's not true, Xana May. You can't do that. You can't do that to him. You can't say that.
What
Xana May,
criminals
you
do?
can't
What do
say
criminals
this.
do, Tony?
I will prove it.
Without
They lie.
misinformation. Where's
Ryan,
she
I
from?
love you, man.
She
Ryan,
has no content. It's common sense, dude.
I am gonna let this ride because it
Media
does
we
get
have
fucking juicy
talking
and
about
weird.
fucking Ukraine and being in Truckee. Are you
Yeah.
fucking serious?
right. Look, I get it. You can't. Okay, listen, Zanime. I know you're from the Ukraine. You gotta understand. I know you're smart. You can't come on here and say that he said it unless you actually have proof. What you're saying is somebody else said that he said it. That'd be like somebody saying to me,
Blah,
that,
blah,
no
blah.
respect for you, bro. I really do. We got to get this straight. Now you can't come up here and say
We have to know. We have to.
Ryan,
We have to
yes.
pinpoint facts, dude. You can't be dragging
Exactly.
shit out.
Exactly. Ryan, we both agree on this. She's anime. You can't. I mean, if he said it,
Blah,
And
fucking blah.
also-
Ryan, just relax, man. It's okay.
Dude, it's
No,
not
but-
about
but
relaxing.
anime-
It's
No,
easy,
but
dude.
it's anime. Honestly, you can't say that if it's hearsay.
Shut the
exactly.
fuck
It's
up.
anime.
Look, that's not somebody who wants to find a little girl, bro. That's somebody right there who knows where the little girl is.
Here we go.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You
I
are
don't
wrong.
believe that
You
she
are
knows.
100%
Why are you
wrong.
so
I do
defensive?
not
Why are you
know.
so defensive?
I do.
All right, so bear with me. Context here, right? So this chick, it is strange. She fucking pops up out of the blue. She knows this guy that you're gonna hear about named Ickmail. Ryan goes a little nuts with like connecting dots and putting his fucking name together. And it, if you put their two names together, it apparently is a advertisement for buying Play-Doh stuff. But I'm not here to explain that one. I'll show that one to you. But right here, he finally throws the gloves off and just says, like, who the fuck are you? You got like 300 subscribers on your little stupid channel. You haven't done a fucking thing except for show a video where you end up driving all the way to Truckee to the crime scene, kayaking directly above the fucking crime scene. I think the day or 2 days after she comes up missing or after this gets reported. So yeah, okay. He rightfully turns the scope on this strange Ukrainian woman who served in the military, and we'll take it from there. How about that? So he just says, you know where, that's the face of someone that knows where the girl is, and she finally, after a long pause, perhaps there's a delay, because I don't want to sit here and accuse her. He did enough of that. And then, police are getting threatened to get called and whatnot. Here we go. I love that I got to do this. And I use StreamYard's OBS.
Not know where the little girl is.
Why are you so defensive?
And then why are you
Okay.
bringing all of this up?
Because, bitch, you were in Truckee. You're on here
Okay.
lying right now, saying I said
Let's-
stuff I didn't say. That's what
let's-
criminals do.
All right, I'm calling. Okay, Ryan, come on, man. I mean, come on, man.
Are
I know you're upset.
serious, dude?
But don't be calling her the B word. Come on, please. I just
Okay,
asking
well,
you, man.
I don't give a fuck. She's sitting there saying I'm lying. She's saying the shit that ain't
All
true.
right, but we gotta watch. Okay, all right.
You said.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
let's not
I have
do
to.
the
I
name
have to backtrack a little bit. No, you said where where Ickmail knows where Kylie is.
I think he
You did-
does. I
You
think you
did
do
say
too.
that.
That is the other podcaster, Ickmail. He has a true crime channel, and Ryan Upchurch, with all his resources and fans, they went ahead and did research, and they found some strange shit connecting both this woman's anime and this dude Ickmail, who has his own channel, as I've said, and finding, I guess, a lot of strange details about their LLC, their companies, and their funding and shit. And yeah, on Google Earth, Google Maps, this Ickmail fella, he's the only house that's completely blotched and blurred out on his street, in his entire fucking neighborhood. And the more that he digs, Ryan Upchurch in this case, the more things start looking suspect. I think it went too fucking far, but, shit, man, I don't know if there was any truth to it or not. And there was direct connection of this individual that appeared out of the fucking thin air, inserted himself into the case, and they discovered that it was a Instagram account that was being run via proxy by this guy, Ickmail. I hope I got all that right.
I do not.
Then why are
I
you
do
spreading
not
misinformation?
know where the Kylie is.
Then
and we need to
where did you
drop
come
that
from, bro?
subject.
Where'd you come from, bro? Why are you on this podcast when you ain't got no fucking followers and nothing to do with it? And you ain't looking for her?
Why are you calling me bro?
That was the dumbest fucking thing you could ever have said. Why are you calling me bro? The fuck does that mean? Are you on drugs?
No, I am not on drugs.
Okay, then why the fuck did you just say that? Ryan said, I buried my dog. Look, people, a dog. I didn't say that. That's misinformation.
That is. I mean, he's got you on that. You just got to admit you're wrong. Xana
Y'all
May.
are sloppy. Y'all suck.
No.
I will,
No,
I
no.
will find this.
Somebody's gonna be pissed at
I
you, bro.
don't have
Oh.
it. I have it in my files.
I don't give a
have
fuck about your
Snapchat.
file.
All right, and this gets strange. And yes, you're right about the audio. I'm just making do. I'm fucking jerry-rigging this shit. This gets strange because she is about to make an exclamation. She's about to make a statement that implicates her even further. Okay, I'll expound on it after she says it. There's no need for me to say it before she does, but she puts herself at the fucking scene of the crime. Here we go. You know, it's fucking just give people rope sometimes. She has dropped off the face of the earth, by the way, since all of this shit. Yeah, this is a great setup, Eli. Fantastic.
Chaz,
bro.
I have it in my files.
I
to
don't
show
care.
it to you.
I don't care. You're still a liar, dude.
I am not.
Okay,
Thank
then,
you for
then
your-
why are you lying? if
Ryan,
you're not a
thank
liar?
you for your opinion.
You don't have to say thank. I don't fucking like you. You're lying.
I don't care
Tony
if
knows
you
you're
like
lying.
me. I don't
Everybody
have to
in
be
chat
like.
knows you're lying.
Well,
Everyone
here's the
knows.
thing. I just want to make it clear that Xana May, you got to understand that if you can't say he said something if you don't have that proof. I mean, if you just heard it from somebody else. I mean, if you got
Just
proof,
made it
like
up.
if you can show a video of him saying that, then you've got something. But you can't just say that somebody else said that. So
drop
it's a
it
fact. I mean,
with
anybody
that.
can say anything about Ryan or me or you.
Where did she come from?
His
Ryan, I don't
community.
know, man.
His,
and look,
Wow,
I respect
Tony.
both of you. Really, I do. This is a
Okay.
complete mess. We got a shit show
Not a
here.
mess,
Shut
and
up.
That's why she's freaking out, bro. It's not a mess. It's very
It's-
simple to figure out. Why you think everybody's telling me I'm on drugs? Dude, I'm the only person who's been figuring shit out before the cops go do it.
No, I'll say you're normal. I'll say that. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm just telling you honestly, bro. I don't know what's going on with you, Ryan. I respect you.
What do
worry
you
about
mean
you.
by that? What are you
I'm
fucking
just
talking
saying
about,
that.
dude?
No, okay, when you just
Okay,
get
okay,
so
hold
worked up, okay.
okay,
All right.
hold
Well,
on
no
a second.
shit. That's
Hold
how
on.
I am.
Hold
you
on.
don't get worked up. That's how you
You
are.
want proof?
Well,
Hold on.
Why are you so
Okay.
scared? You want proof? Hold on. Why are you so defensive,
All right.
bro?
what do
Because
you
I'm
have?
pressing your ass.
All
You
right.
know Ikmel.
We're gonna see what she's got.
Okay.
Ronnie seen somebody at the fucking party. You seen the party. The little girl went missing around the fucking party. Are you all stupid as fuck or something? Do y'all not understand?
All right, relax.
Shut up. Come on, proof.
Even the people in
Oh.
chat know. I mean, come
I
on.
remember what proof this is, and it sucks, and she looks stupider.
I thought he was.
She ends up just pulling up his own fucking video where he doesn't say the thing that, but there's, by the way, scene of the crime that apparently she returns to. Like, what a dumbass. In this podcast, she admits that she was there the night of, quote unquote, I was at a beautiful Hispanic party right across from the actual party, yet no pictures, nothing. And here is the day or two after the story got as big as it did, or after the girl, the 16-year-old, went missing. She drives all the way back to this location in Truckee. There's the dog that was in question, and kayaks over the exact fucking waters where the alleged body and vehicle was found, which is doubly weird.
I said that you didn't kill your dog.
There we go.
I'm not
Let
gonna
me
play
see-
from the beginning.
Let me see if I just want to get to the point where she rage quits. She fucking has it and just leaves.
She's fucking guilty. Boom, motherfuckers.
All right, yeah, Ryan's right
Still there, still there, still there.
Thank you, Tony.
If you're not playing,
Oh.
how come you won't play from the beginning? for being upset. You're accusing him of saying something that.
Sorry, I'm getting immersed.
No proof that he said it's anime. I mean, you came on here and said that he said this, and then he's saying he didn't say it, and you're saying he did say it. I mean, I'm on your side if what you're saying is true. I got no problems with calling Ryan Upchurch out on it, but he's saying he didn't say it. You can't accuse somebody of saying something they didn't say. I mean, if you got proof he said it, that's one thing. But you're just saying
the opposite.
Right, exactly. I mean, Xana May, you just got to admit you're wrong.
We're so close, I promise.
If you don't have proof, I mean, we asked you to back the video. Why wouldn't you play the?
Because I don't have the greatest sound system, obviously.
That's
All you had to do is back it up. Ryan, can you pull the video up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look
I
at her
skipped.
reading all the screens, all the different screens. She got to keep up with everything. She's messaging 2 people right now. That's how she got in contact with Ronnie the other day. Same way.
Okay, let's see what's
Ronnie.
All right, let's find out what's going on here. All right.
You ain't
Okay, hold on a minute. Let's see. We're gonna get this.
Yeah, drink your cup.
Yeah.
Ass.
Okay. Let me go ahead and back this up. We're gonna play it from the beginning. This is Ryan Upchurch's video. Okay, is this the one, Ryan? This is exactly what I think happened.
Fuck it. And what's up, Thirsty? All right, I'm fucking tired of this fucking video. I am going to show the part where, let's see. Creeksaw was right the whole time, blah, blah, blah. Nope. Xana May and Ikmail linked to, okay, here's a very short, strange clip. You tell me what you think after you see this. It's titled Xana May and Ikmail. Ikmail, remember, is the other true crime podcaster who he absolutely accuses of being involved, without a doubt. I got 2 videos back to back to show you. Look, wow, I guess if you have 3 million followers, you can put fucking pedo in your shit. Damn. All right.
Evidence is not stopping against these motherfuckers. All right, so we already linked Ikmail to Ronnie Jones and showed y'all who both of them really were, and linked the Bump Lip girl to them as well. Bump Lip girl just deleted her fucking YouTube. So I went to go type in her name on the fucking podcast thing, the Xana May. It goes to a YouTube channel that is talking about Kylie Rodni, and when you click the fucking comments, dude, it is links to like child porn and shit, dude. It even says 18 and below.
Context. Once her YouTube was deleted by her, Xana May herself, for whatever reason, when he continued to try to locate anything he could, he stumbles upon, as you heard him say, and I'm surprised it's allowed, pedo shit. Yes, literally. Don't worry, you won't see anything. You'll just see that evidence, I suppose. So there's this channel called Burden of Proof. All right, so I have to present some options here. I don't want to be biased. I just want the fucking truth. It's a bunch of bots. This channel that just so happens to be called Burden of Proof that pops up when you look for her fucking name, Xana May, has nothing but bots that are providing links for Play-Doh material. So what the fuck? You know, this is a woman that inserted herself into the crime, like during and after, doubly. And man, it's gonna get stranger. Hold on.
Dude, y'all some sick motherfuckers. Anybody following Ikmail after today will know where all the weirdos are, I guess.
Now, I want to show you, so at least perhaps you can form an opinion. Is he crazy or is he onto something? Check this one out.
Right.
And for what it's worth, you know, not that I'm a blip on the fucking radar, but thank you to Ryan Upchurch for providing all the material. So here's one that you can decide for yourself. all right, that shit's just batshittery or what the fuck. You decide. This one, I don't even know what to think. And hello, Indy, by the way. Welcome. It's always sweet to have you. It's a minute. It's a minute and 16 seconds. Tell me what the fuck you think. I don't know what I think.
All right, so check this out. You know how these fucking weirdos out here who, like, do stuff to kids and shit have, like, code words? Okay, well, the dude who's like, hey, Ryan, I don't know anything about this missing kid. Okay, look at his name. Look how it's spelled. All right, his YouTube name is spelled Ickkedmel. Ickkedmel. If you unscramble it, it says... That's only using the letters that are there. And it also says, licked me. Why is his name unscrambled? Say, sell me kid, licked me. Like, sell me kid? If you sound it out, it says,
shit.
Sell me kid.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god, guys, you
Why
can't
does it
even
say
see the fucking. Oh, jeez. Okay. Jeez, I'm sorry.
If you look for children and your page is dedicated to looking for children and covering missing children, why? This is fucking weird. Man. Explain this, motherfucker.
Okay, so yeah, what the fuck do you make of that? Like, I don't look too deep into, something like a name being unscrambled. I think you can make things like, out to be anything. He uses the limitations of the names themselves. So, all right, here we go. Let's get to the point where he finally says there's zero proof of the Kylie Rodni situation being real, which is that's where it gets pretty crazy for me. Okay, bucket. How long is this one? I don't want to play all of that. I'm trying to look at his nice little, like, capped ones that are like a minute or so. Here, let me show you a less than a minute video before I show you an explanation of sorts as to why this apparently isn't real. Behold. Oh, fucking ad. Hold on. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Breakfast in Monaco. Okay. Behold. There's going to be some audio at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bert. Uses Google Earth quite a bit. So here's what he's trying to show. He used the name, the last name, to load.
Was put in there, and some of the people that we might have seen on the news were involved with it.
That was actually less than I thought it was. She was put in there. Now that, if I recall correctly, that's the guy from Adventures with Purpose, which is a hugely successful YouTube channel, which is surrounded upon the hard work of these individuals that find bodies and people when they're missing, dead, alive, whatever the case. And that was, I think, supposed to be an off-record comment where he says the media and people that were there were involved. They put the body in the car, which means after the fact. So yeah, I guess that expands the rabbit hole. But yeah, I wanna also, Bert, as you say, like, I've run into two types of people when it comes to that fucking gibberish, as you and I both call it. That's, you could put any sequence of fucking names and words and you could spell anything you want to. People will create the dots they want to fucking create. And, I guess confirmation bias, whatever you want to call it. What is this? This is officially busted. There's so many different characters at play that I don't want to confuse anybody that's already completely confused. Like, there's a Ronnie character involved. So let me just get to the final. This is the where I was like, okay, too far, don't know anymore. He plays the officers making a comment about the case. But all right, here we go. Let's let it ride.
I'm glad that I'm me, you know? Look at all these illiterate, stupid motherfuckers all over the internet with their true crime channel. You hear that? Their true crime channel. You couldn't investigate the gate of an investor's house. You are like those dumbass puppies, you know? The ones that run around with their tongue hanging out of their mouth cross-eyed. You know, the puppy's cute, but it's still fucking...
Shut up.
He's vanilla. Send him a Shogun.
He's talking about
I've had
some of
hundreds
his detractors, okay? Zero proof of Kylie Rodni's situation being real. Okay, come on.
Folks that's older than me be like, it's the common sense thing. Common sense. Now people who have common sense are now looking hella smart because the world is having less common sense every fucking year. While people that are in their 40s and 50s are commenting on my stuff being like, hey, church, just don't even worry about it. They'll never understand, dude. Like, it's a common sense thing. I'm over here fucking, trying to argue with them. Wham. I shut my mouth for 2 seconds and I learned something from them. I mean, they're right. If anything, they reminded me. What am I arguing with these other people for? The people I'm arguing with aren't smart enough to understand what's in front of their face. Literally, in front of their face. Yeah, the actual definition of literally. Not using it every other sentence. Another comical thing is thinking you got me. Got me? What do you mean you got me? You're not bothering me. If you were bothering me, do you think I would go in depth for 2 weeks?
Blah.
How that helps people? Helps put money in pockets that's supposed to be in pockets? Yeah, true crime people who don't know shit, they just yell a bunch of stuff and conspiracies and point at other people and go, look, they're on drugs, they don't know nothing. Your job is to be dumb for a living. Let's just call it what it is. Then you got the ones who actually do care and are actually trying to figure out something. Those are the ones you need to follow. That is Plunder. You can figure out shit by watching her stuff because she only puts factual stuff on there. Zav Girl.
Blah. We're going to get to the good stuff.
If you're asking me if I'm another person, the answer is no. I'm Ryan Upchurch. If you're asking me, is this a war on information? I'm going to say yes. Because misleading information is what is letting these people get away. Don't you see that? I mean, if you want to sit in the comments and make Alex Jones jokes, I mean, go for it. You're welcome to do what you want in the comments. But here we're talking about facts.
The context about the Alex Jones stuff right there is, as we all know, Alex Jones just got fucking dragged in court for defamation, incitement, slander, the misinformation, and I know some people, for whatever reason, were not okay with him suffering the consequences. The things regarding the Sandy Hook families were serious, okay, and his followers harassed that family. So some people in the comments were comparing him because he calls Kylie Rodni's family, like, he doesn't say they're actors, but his statement equals everybody's full of shit about this case. So I don't know if it's so much that Kylie Rodni doesn't exist, as we have fucking evidence of that, friends, family, and pictures, but his conclusion is, if I can't see it, it's not real, which I guess if that's the firm stance you take, it's going to be nearly impossible unless you're like a part of the investigation. So I'm going to let him finish his statement, I suppose, so you can have a better understanding as to why I found myself completely confused at his conclusion, because I was kind of looking through his lens and the media's. But boy, did the police in Truckee County completely fuck up. And why in the fuck so many tax dollars were wasted in the dragnet that was created to find her, Kylie Rodni's body and vehicle, and they didn't come up with shit. So many resources, helicopters, volunteers, nothing. Then these guys, Adventures with Purpose, their channel, these two guys go out there with a fucking boat and some, like, just bare minimum technology, and in 20 fucking minutes, by the by, and this is a public statement and quote in an article, the police, when these guys showed up, AWP Adventures with Purpose, the police apparently said, here's everywhere that you should look, but don't look here because we already looked. We covered all the ground. that area where they allegedly covered all the ground and said specifically, don't look here, well, that's the first place they looked. And yeah, 20 minutes in, they found the fucking car. But why are the details regarding if the body was in there or not so fucking strange? Look up this case yourself. So here, last of it. Don't mind this ghetto rig here.
And the fact of the matter is, GoFundMe is a fucked up business to individuals who use it like fucked up people. Of course, GoFundMe is used for good reasons. You know, somebody in the neighborhood, their house burns down and they can't afford it and they need a little bit of help getting back on their feet. Whatever, that's fine. But do you realize that you can be a millionaire on GoFundMe by catfishing people with internet deaths? You could do it fast as fuck. Look at the Kylie Rodni GoFundMe. It's made $63,000 in the past 7 days. That's one GoFundMe for Kylie Rodni. If you have 5 GoFundMe,
I'm gonna go missing, guys, and I'm putting Bert in charge of the GoFundMe, and then when I show up, we split the profits, but I'll be showing up outside of the borders of this country. Okay, just saying.
for each individual person that you catfish, fake a death with, all you need is 3 people. 3 people, 3 viral stories. You're a millionaire in 2 weeks. Now that might raise red flags and there might be discrepancies in you getting your money, but you see how I just said that and explained that? That will be taken and interpreted by people who are in on the scheme that are getting a cut of the money. I mean, why wouldn't they defend it? It's free money. It's free money. It gets the heat off of you because everybody's looking for a bullshit person that you made up. Because why? Because you pushed a car in the lake? Okay. Well, you didn't commit a real crime, so to the person that's doing it, it's an internet crime. It'll be okay. And more than likely, they'll be getting away if everyone's led in the wrong direction. So in their mind, they're just finna get a bunch of free money in 60 days. You see, and this is the part where people are like, how dare you accuse AWP of doing something like that? Did those words come out of my mouth? They didn't. Why are you saying dumb, stupid shit that ain't real? But think about this. If you in your heart are going to look for a little girl, and you drive all the way to this fucking town, and the police are like, hey, don't look over there. And you're like, okay. And you go look over there, and you dive underwater, and you see a body in there. And if you've seen something that ain't right, and you get out of the water, and you're surrounded by all these fucking cops that just told you don't look in there, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna feel? You're probably gonna be like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah. AWP knows that I put the Hellcat up. I ain't heard from him. AWP, no.
Context time. All right, so AWP, as he is... Oh, fuck, I just hit a wire. Does that mean I'm frozen? Anyway, he says that they have not heard from him, or whatever the case. Bullshit, actually. Ryan Upchurch will say his managers contacted AWP's managers. He put up his Hellcat, and he said if they don't accept the Hellcat, he's going to donate the value of the Hellcat to their channel to help them get more resources to continue to find more people, because that's what they fucking do. And Bert, I saw what you said there, man. If you are serious, legit, man, if you have a friend that has to be found, bro, I will help you in any fashion and form that I can within every platform that I can get on to get their attention and message them. It's funny how this works out. After a few videos and whatnot of Ryan saying, you know, he even says, if they're not accepting my reward, doesn't that kind of tell you that they didn't find what they sought out to find? So if I just scroll down, as a matter of fact, this is, okay, so it's not this video apparently, but on one of these very videos where he's talking about how they're not in contact, they said, we've been trying, we spoke to your manager, we haven't heard anything, so feel free to get to us. So they had to actually use the public domain of comments. So that does not look good for my guy here, just gonna say. Alright, this is almost at its end, this specific video.
knows what I said if they didn't want the Hellcat, which I still am going to donate to them. We've contacted their managers and everything. We're not hearing nothing back, fam. What does that tell you?
Hey, V.
If they're good guys and they don't want to take no one's compensation, what does that tell you? Look at the press conferences. Everything's fucked up for a reason. You have to put all those pieces together. Because what I just told you is the most plausible explanation that I could think of right now. If not, show me proof of the party.
You know, that the party that actually existed.
You can't hear that. So this is where Xana May there, the show I was showing you earlier. There was at least one party out there. She says, I was at a lovely Hispanic party, and we were right there at the site next to the party where the missing child ended up. So this shit just, she puts herself, again, at the scene of the crime, within the timeline of the crime, and then goes to the fucking scene of the crime after the fact, saying she just needed footage, and just so happens to kayak before the vehicle and the body are found. So, yeah, Ryan Upchurch did absolutely insinuate, implicate, and accuse this woman who has disappeared from YouTube of going back to cover her fucking tracks. And if you want to go deeper down the rabbit hole, this fella, Ickmail, he's a skeezy cat. I'll be the first to admit it and say it. Ickmail was some kind of hacker. That doesn't mean he's guilty of this shit, but here, let me see. I don't want to keep getting on too fucking deep, but there is a connection that was successfully made regarding this Ickmail individual and that Xana May individual knowing each other in some shape or form. So yeah, I just want the truth. I saw Bert Gummer there telling me to look up a specific case. Michael Bryson. Okay. While we're live and it's on I'm on this little itty bitty channel. Why not? So, give me a moment, people. Let me see. Michael Bryson. Let me see. Oh, I always spell Michael Bryson. Oh yeah, I needed a tinfoil hat image. Micheal. Oh fucking hell. Micheal. Bryson. Case missing. Things to help the algorithm. Okay. Let's see. I'm quite serious. See, if there's a reward, AWP would be very interested. How far back does this go? Let me keep the comments flowing here. Oh, and yes, by the way, Bert, I'm pretty much, I'm with you about 80% of the way. There's some ways, his cadence, the condescension, certain ways that Ryan Upchurch conducts himself, handles himself, but I do feel he strongly maintained his sincerity and level of passion. I do hope, though, I would like evidence that he donated the money or the Hellcat like he promised to the people that helped bring the information regarding Kylie Rodni, who we unfortunately have discovered, A, she is deceased, or B, according to Ryan Upchurch, the whole thing's a fucking scam, which that burden of proof, that's on homeboy. But let me see here. Last seen at only in 2020. You know what, bro? Bert, you're like family. You know that, between Stuck in the Middle and my little endeavor here. I'm going to save this information, and I'm going to use every contact I can. I was a couple times in the same chat as Ryan Upchurch through Cold Beer. There's no promises I can make, but I can make a plea to get them involved, because this is what they do. They travel to find the people that cannot be found. So let me save this and do just that. Let me put case. I will try. I will try to make enough noise. Let me see what I can find about this case while I'm here. Michael Bryson case missing. 14 months after his disappearance. Still actively searching. Back in 2020. Tell me about this case. Let me learn. More than a year has passed since Michael Bryson, I knew a Michelle Bryson, I wonder if there's a relation, missing in, I can't say that, National Forest, but his parents, Tina and Parrish Bryson, are no less determined to find him. They described as, okay, let me give me some of the case here. Michael Bryson was 27 when he went missing August 5th, 2020, during a it's always at a fucking party, which his parents described as a rave. So was Kylie Rodni's. Not connecting dots, just saying. There's also a rave-like party. There's also on campgrounds. He was last seen by his parents August 3rd when he stopped by their house before riding up with a friend for a week-long birthday party and camping trip at the campground. I'm just saying, guys, if I go missing, make that GoFundMe, and I promise I will not show face. And we'll make some of this bread, yo. But okay, all jokes aside, Sheriff's Office still has a detective assigned full-time. Well, this was as of 2020. Well, I don't know. I think I got as much information as is needed that this man is missing. And community support, one source of support and motivation that is uplifted the family. Let's find Michael. He's a page on Facebook. Let me go ahead and copy that for future use. I'm going to send it to the Adventures with Purpose guys via email and comments. It's on Oregon. Of those thousands have helped by printing. So okay. Yeah, man, it's the fucking least I can do, right? We know the... If there's people out there that say this is what the fuck we do, I say we put them to the test. They have shown that they can be way more efficient and effective than what our tax dollars are supposed to do for us, which is fucking find people or bodies for whatever reason. Everything our tax dollars go to just never cuts the fucking mustard enough. So, all right. I guess I tried my best here, guys, to show you the case and... Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me see. Also look into the missing 401 stuff from... Yeah, please, guys, use that progressivepatriot44@gmail.com to send me anything you want to see me talk about, cover. Always will I do my due diligence. Let me see if there's anything. No. All right, it's about midnight. Even though I know I could go on, I could rant and rave. Here, I'll give you this much though before I go. Oh no, I'm frozen. I ain't giving y'all shit. So every time I hit that wire, it's fucking. It's it. So you get that, and you get me saying, "Thanks for sticking around." Oh, look at those puckered up lips. I wish you could see me. I'm kissing them from here, from the third dimension to the flat screen. Oh, this is so... I'm so glad the camera's not picking this up. All right. Much love to you guys. I do hope that this little itty-bitty channel does grow a bit more. I do have... I'm tired of saying I have plans. I just want to make things happen. And stuck in the middle, man. Josh and I are really trying to get accustomed to it at this new style where we're apart. So I will look into everything that was discussed, and I thank everybody. This much I'll say comfortably, though. We have, as a first world country, we have too many fucking missing children. Way too many without answers. Or with just sketchy-ass details. And I want to fucking have a better understanding as to why. It can't just be that we have bad people. It has to translate a bit more to we have fucking... systems that are designed to keep things, the truth, the facts, the know-how, everything to make things make sense, I do feel is suppressed or completely manipulated into the fucking crazy, stupid sauce that is regurgitated through us via mainstream media outlets. So fuck the mainstream media, celebrate your unifiers, say hello to your neighbor, and understand that which is supposed to divide us so we can understand one another better. Dialogue will save us. Okay? The fear of it will destroy us. Good night, everybody. Thank you once again. I'm out.